supposed to be one. All right, guys. So
Good start.
and it's never a good start for this show, but
Well,
welcome, ladies and gentlemen
what's up, guys?
of the internet. John is here. He's indisposed at the moment.
Yeah,
He'll be back.
he
But
has money to transfer to multiple of his accounts, but
sure.
yeah.
But welcome to the friend zone, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Find us in all the places where you should know where to find us by now: YouTube, Spotify, Apple. I think that's
Is
it.
that a question?
I think that's like the three things.
Macintosh?
Yep.
You'll find us. All the links are in the description.
Granny Smith.
Click on that shit. Click on our link tree. Click on that shit. Find us. Listen to us. Keep us going.
Please.
Get us like 3 more followers by the end of the year. That's all. That's not a tough ask. We can do it. 26 for 26, baby.
By the end of March? 3 by the end of March.
That's a tough ask.
3 by the summer.
3 by the draft?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go 3 by the
the
draft.
Columbine.
Oh, God.
3 by the Columbine.
Yeah.
That's now.
Anyway,
Sure.
so that's the intro.
Yeah, so I guess starting off, the thing that we missed a week. So the biggest thing I think to go back on that we were, sad to have missed was the Nick Castellanos news.
Yeah, that's what I looked up mostly.
That was the most I think that is the most
The beer in the dugout. That's hilarious.
yeah.
Awesome.
I mean,
And fun.
yeah,
But I understand
funny.
that you can't be a Major League Baseball player.
I think it was obviously very much spite. I don't even
Oh, yeah.
really I think that was just I know I'm really really mad that I'm being sad, so I'm gonna go have a beer.
In his home state.
Yeah. Yes. So I don't know.
Be better at defense, man.
In front of his family and friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
he has
directly
a
calling
big
out
ego.
Rob for being like too strict about some things and not others.
Yeah, I read that.
Which is like what he was
Yeah.
doing.
And then he tried to crack a El Presidente in the dugout.
Yeah. I think he has a really big ego. I mean, he bought Ben Simmons' old house for.
I mean,
So-
maybe it's the house.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
the
Philly
house.
athletes should never be allowed to buy that house again.
Yeah, there's a curse in that house. That house should just get nuked, honestly. Just blow it up, implode it. But no, I don't know. In all seriousness, I do think it's kind of funny, but at the same time, that's ridiculous. And the fact that was going on in the dugout makes the collapse make even more sense. But
Plus, he was playing like shit.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. And that's
And-
why he was benched. And I don't know. He just,
And that base running error in the playoffs.
yeah, that was really
ridiculous.
That was really embarrassing.
So good riddance to this $100 million player.
True. So
But
that,
we'll still give him 20 million.
yeah.
Well, the majority of the 20 million. I think the team that picked him up has to pay the veteran minimum,
Yeah, that's
But
nothing.
that's like nothing.
$700,000.
Yeah, so it's like the majority of the 20.
So we'll take the 19.3.
19.3.
No biggie.
Yeah,
San Diego.
yeah.
They got it.
Where he'll go.
So,
Yeah. Any other Phillies? I mean, Bryce got a hit in the preseason.
ooh.
It was a double.
It was.
He also had another double today where he.
Yes.
I mean, he's a very
I
good
felt-
baseball player for a GM.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's gonna be a thing.
Mm.
We'll save this for our Phillies prediction episode.
Yeah, we
but
will.
not today.
We'll have to
Yeah.
do a big Phillies episode.
There's not very much battery power left in my phone, so I can't shit on Bryce for too long.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, battery.
So yeah, Phillies. We'll see. Do we have any Flyers? I'm sure we have a lot of Flyers news.
and Olympic hockey.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna tie that all together. So Olympic hockey had been electric the last 2 weeks, and I had texted a lot of like diehard Flyers fans during the process of how hard it was going to be to go back to watch the Flyers after watching both of these teams dominate. Well, the men's team was like kind of lackluster, and I definitely called them not a gold medal squad, which they did not look like in that game. If either of you watched it,
I did not. If you can believe it.
Me neither.
I can believe it. But the U.S. women, they were like out shooting opponents like 20-2 every period, and like winning each game 5-6-0.
Okay.
So I was like going back to Flyers hockey. Oh, and they scored like 3 seconds into a power play, and I was like, man, the Flyers could never. So it was a lot of fun time to get like behind our country's hockey teams, and respectively both came out and beat Canada in the thing that they love the most
Let's go.
in
That's true.
overtime
It
in
is
both games.
fun that we beat Canada.
2-1 in both games. Jack Eichels wasn't as like impressive of a move as I want to say Megan Kelly, but I don't.
That's the old reporter, I think.
Yeah, Megan Kelly's the
Yeah,
old Fox News reporter.
Well, I just fucked up, man. I should have known my shit.
No, I mean,
There could be another Megan Kelly. Who knows?
I was very excited to see that the United States had won. I am a self-admitted non-hockey fan, so I did not get up to watch it. We had also
Megan
got
Keller.
Keller.
Err.
There we go. More Irish.
I don't feel as bad,
Equally as
but I'm sorry, Megan.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Good job.
Obviously, we'll leave all the political fallout from everything that happened there aside.
I'm not even aware of any political fallout. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Sports podcast, baby.
Then the Flyers came back, and everything that we thought would happen did happen. Going into the game last night, they had a 11.1% chance to make the playoffs. They lost to the Capitals in regular, and their
In regular of all time.
their playoff chances dropped to 6.8%.
Well, that's not good.
They also, when I wrote these notes, were still about to play the Rangers. They beat them in overtime.
Why?
Yeah, Y and B.
Poor kid.
So with 24 games left, they're 8 points back from the wild card, and we now have closing in on 7 days left to the trade deadline. I don't think this team has played well enough to earn the right to stay together. I was going to come into the second half of the season thinking they desperately needed to pay Zegras, but I think at this point, you might waste the services while you're still going through the rebuild. Konechny's name has come up on trade lists. Ristolainen's name has come up on trade lists. You can probably get more than you should get from Ristolainen because he is a right-handed shot defenseman who's pretty solid defensively. He did have a really good Olympics, which will help his trade value, I think. So I think we will probably talk right before the trade deadline next week. But we will see if there any news comes up or any more rumors for the Flyers. In the meantime, I'm actively rooting for us to lose in regular and not get the loser points in overtime. Really need to get us some Gavin McKenna on this team to pair with Mishkov, and we will talk about McKenna later when we get to Penn State hockey. Other than that, that's all I have for the Flyers now. If we're rooting for them to lose, Dan Vladar is probably the best player on this team right now, and
Trade him.
he's only a 1-year deal, so
It's not going to do anything.
I like maybe you pat yourselves on the back and you pay him to like be the guy through the rebuild, but then I don't know.
Is he good enough to be the guy though?
I think he's only like 27, 28.
Okay, that's not.
So he could still be the guy, and like goalies tend to peak late and then stay relevant for a long time after they hit their.
Nice.
Let's go. So like, this could be who he is.
Yeah.
So you could gamble and bet on that, and then hope that just one of your prospect goalies pan out.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've been good at picking them and then trading them to other teams.
I know this is the best part of the Flyers.
Succeed elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
maybe don't trade him.
you'd have to re-sign him, and like
Yeah.
maybe that's the point of where you're at after the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens moving forward with the Flyers. I would just root for a tank and Gavin McKenna. Before the game today, they had a 3% chance of getting the first overall pick, which is probably not going to get it done for you.
No.
With that, I guess unless you guys have any Flyers questions, I guess we'll kick over to the Sixers.
Unfortunately, I do not have any Flyers questions.
Or fortunately.
Yeah, we have very little battery power left in this.
Oh, that's true. So I guess flying through the 76ers, we fly, get it?
Yeah,
The
get
Flyers,
it?
yeah.
Segue.
Hey,
segue.
professional over
Yeah,
here.
we're getting really good at this.
Oh, wait. Wrong. Wait. Sorry.
I'll take both. Nice. So anyway, flying on to the Sixers. The 76ers have played 6 whole games since we talked. They unfortunately started off with getting the, for lack of a better phrase, they got their doors blown in by the Knicks. They lost by almost 50 points, which is really, really embarrassing. that was just a complete collapse as a team. Again, it's who the Sixers are. They're really in the worst, in my opinion, probably the worst spot to be in the NBA, which is such a like tanking or winning league. They're middling because they have these guys that are on these big deals, but they just, I don't know, they lose by 50, and then they follow that up by, I mean, they lost 2 more games, which not great. But they followed that up by winning games against the Timberwolves, Pacers, and Heat, which the Pacers are without Tyrese Halliburton, so that's a little asterisk on that game. But those are 3 contenders, or contenders, playoff teams. So it's just, I don't know. It's very hard to gauge where they're at right now. They're 6th in the East comfortably. I think they're like 3 or 4 games up against or over the Magic, but they're not going to get the 5th seed. So it's really weird, especially with the play, and it's very hard to gauge like what they'll be with injury. I mean, if Embiid continues to be healthy, I think which he's been relatively healthy for this season. I think, I don't know. Our ceiling is always like a Eastern Conference appearance, I would say. We would probably lose in the Eastern Conference Finals if we like really hit our ceiling and peaked. But
When has it ever happened?
it has not, and that's the problem. Is and our floor is a first round exit. So I think that I don't know. I'm lukewarm on the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey became the all time leader of Sixers 3-point shooters. People who have made Sixers 3-point shots. I don't know.
He's made more 3-point shots than anybody.
He just passed Allen Iverson tonight.
Jesus Christ. How long is he in the league?
Not very long.
This is his 7th year.
Wait,
What?
he's been in here for 7 years? Get the fuck out.
Holy shit.
Tyrese Maxey.
I believe you. That's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been that long.
I believe it's his 7th year or 6th year. Yeah.
What year was he drafted?
I
mean, obviously, if I knew how to
Yeah,
do-
2020. So because the NBA they shoot. So he's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is his 6th year. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
I would have guessed like 4.
Yeah. I know, right? Well, because he's so young. He got drafted at 20, or 19, something like that. 19.
Yeah, he's still very young.
Yeah, he's like 25.
That's like the one good thing Daryl Morey has done.
But yeah, one of the few. I mean, Edgecombe was a really good pick.
That's
though.
true. It looks like it's good.
Yeah, it looks so far.
The
But
generator.
yeah, exactly. But nice. But no, Maxey has surpassed Allen Iverson all time for
That's wild.
3-pointers made. Yeah, he is a very good 3-point, or he's gotten better and better. His rookie year he wasn't great, but he has been pretty good. I don't know. He is the engine for our team. So wherever he can take us with Embiid's help, that will be where we
Would you say it's Maxey's team now more than Embiid?
Yeah, for sure. Because of Embiid's injury woes, we'll just say, which
That's
again,
that's a way to put it.
Yeah, I don't even mean to blame it on
Injury
Embiid. 'Cause
woes.
It's not really his fault. Like his body has failed him.
A few less pizzas and
Yeah,
Might help.
less Shirley Temples would have helped for sure back in the day.
but
But
it's probably not the end all be all.
a team that will tell you that and be like, hey, don't America has fatty foods. Don't whatever. I don't know. There's so many things. Whatever. We can go into a Sixers rant about how this team is potentially cursed, like the Jets. But
Does Wemby have any injury problems, like history? Because I just feel like when you're that tall,
weirdly,
weird
not,
things happen.
Not really for his size. He's so ridiculously big, and he doesn't have like the Yao Ming, because Yao Ming was that size, but Yao
Right.
Ming was obviously
Broad,
stockier.
yeah.
Yeah. Wemby's
He didn't last very long though.
No, he didn't because of injury, because he's so big. And you can't. Shaquille O'Neal even was so big and so explosive at that size.
Size.
Yeah. I mean, how quick he was. Oh my God. He up and down the court. So the Wemby is very durable for his size, which is great. Kevin Durant's pretty durable for that size too. Kevin Durant's 7 feet tall and skinny. There are a lot of, but Embiid is again 7'1" by some listings, and at some points probably around 300 pounds. That's just Shaquille O'Neal size. It's too big to be doing that for 82 games a year. So I don't know. I love 10-9-8. I'm very excited for the Sixers for the future. With Maxey and Edgecombe, but we're not going to be able to get off the Paul George contract unless he really plays really well, and then we can like trade him to get. I don't know. Who knows?
Is he still on suspension?
Isn't that contract crazy too?
Yeah, the contract is wild. That's why we can't get off of him because he's not a terrible player. He's a worse Tobias Harris statistically.
Yeah, he's not worth the contract they gave him.
He's a better defender, but he's a worse.
Tobias Harris wasn't worth the contract they gave him.
Yeah, exactly. And Tobias had less of a contract than I think
Yeah.
Harris does, but yeah, at least less salary cap percentage wise.
I don't know why the Sixers keep doing this themselves.
They really want to find that third star. Like for a while it was Embiid and Simmons, and they wanted to find the third guy, and they tried with Jimmy Butler, which was what they should have stuck with, but they tried with Jimmy Butler, then they tried with Tobias Harris, then they tried with James Harden and got rid of Ben Simmons for James Harden, and then they tried to make like, okay, who's going to be the third guy with Harden and Embiid, instead of just stacking a lot of role players around them, which is what I always think is the move.
The move was to keep Jimmy Butler.
So that is true. That is absolutely.
That was the team that had the chance to do something.
But shout out to Dave. Dave will never ever watch this podcast because I don't think Dave knows what a podcast.
What's a YouTube?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a perfect.
Is this a Me Tube?
Yeah, exactly. So shout out to Dave, but he and I have talked about for years how the Sixers just need to stack a bunch of role players around Embiid and whoever's the second star. So if it was like Simmons, Harden, whoever it is, a guy that will pass the ball to Embiid, and you stack a bunch of role players around them that can step
Oh,
up
kind of like
now.
keeping Jared McCain maybe would have helped.
Yeah, that would have really, really been nice. That's another news, but before we get off the
Hell
pod,
yeah.
because we're pretty close. The Jared McCain has been balling out for the Thunder.
I know, it's making me so angry.
Yeah, his shooting numbers are ridiculous, and he looks like a star. There's like I feel like there's a thing in football where it's like, don't trade with Howie because you're gonna lose. Don't trade with the Thunder. You're gonna lose. They're so good, and they're just leagues above everybody else right now. They have so many picks, and they already are the best team in the league.
It's unfair.
Repeat. It's like the Dodgers, but there's no money
Yeah.
on it because there's a salary cap. So it's like they just draft so well and have stockpiled assets so well. And campaign has looked pretty nice, honestly. I've been happy with campaign. Welcome back to campaign.
This is a guy's name.
That's
Okay.
who we signed to
Okay.
replace from a European basketball team, I'd like to say.
Sorry, I don't know much.
Signed
But
to replace him. He was a former Sixer. He's fine. He's like a six-man type of point guard, which is what Jared McCain is. We could have campaign and Jared McCain. Imagine that. We could have traded anybody. Ugh. But anyway, go Sixers.
yeah. Hell yeah.
We have a game against at the Garden at Boston
That's fun.
coming up, and then we have games next Tuesday and Wednesday at home against the Spurs and the Jazz. So we will be seeing a Jason Tatum-less Celtics. So again, that's a toss-up, but knowing the Sixers, they'll probably lose. We have a game against Wembanyama, so that'll be fun. I imagine
It's a great name too.
Yeah, Victor. I'd imagine my cool first name too. I'd imagine my cousin will be going to that game because he is a big Wembanyama guy, which I would understand if I like the way I grew up with Kevin Durant and LeBron. I get that, although I'm not a big LeBron guy, but not a big Kevin Durant guy anymore. But yeah, shout out to that game. Hopefully we are able to beat the Jazz because they are terrible. That's on Wednesday. So
Lock it in.
yeah,
Lock it in, baby.
they're tanking, so we should be able to beat them. Celtics and Spurs should be tough. Let's go Sixers. We should be able to lock the 6th seed up. And yeah, we'll see. I think, like I said, floor's first round exit, ceiling is the Eastern Conference Finals appearance. So
Are they even going to make it to the first round? Wow, can I speak? Are they even going to make it to the first round?
second round has been their peak with Embiid. So Eastern.
Yeah, they've
Conference
never made it
Finals.
out of the second round.
Yeah, yep. And the James Harden.
And how many years has Embiid been in the league? 10 years now?
Ish, yeah, 10. More, 12, 11. Yeah.
Well, the first year.
The first year was a wash.
Changes.
The first year and a
not
half
much.
were kind of a wash, but 11 years now. He was
Okay.
2014 draft class.
So they have never.
Or 2015, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Wiggins
okay.
was 2014.
Winless for Wiggins.
Yeah, yep.
How'd that go?
Not great. Wow. Okay, they won. The Cavs ended up winning. But anyway,
Sorry.
in other basketball news, Pitt basketball should fire their coach, and that's that. That's all I have to say.
I feel like you say that every
That's the whole
time we do
point.
this podcast.
It's a running bit at this
We
point.
should just make this podcast the fired
Fire Jeff and capable.
I was gonna say Narduzzi, but that's the other
No,
guy.
I mean he's fine at this point. He's not in my doghouse at this point anymore.
He was for a minute.
He was for a while, but he's fine. He keeps us. He's fine. He's fine enough. Next year I might be in the Fire Narduzzi
Okay.
camp again,
We'll
but
see.
I reserve the right to
Stay tuned for next year,
Yeah,
people.
I reserve the right to return to the Fire Narduzzi camp, but I'm currently in the Fire Jeff Incapable camp, and yeah, so that's all I have to say about pit basketball. And I guess
Let's go to the Penn State boy over here.
Coming up
that's
to the
all we
other
got
state
left.
school.
Yeah,
We are. A lot of things have happened. I
nailed the
think.
pit.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off. So.
No, all good. I forgot to say that.
A lot of things have happened, I believe, since the last time we talked. There was a series in Penn State hockey against Michigan. We don't need to talk about it too much, so we'll just keep moving. Last week,
We hate Michigan as a podcast.
Sure, I'll get jump on that train.
Nice.
Gavin McKenna came back to Penn State for the first time since the incident, or whatever you want to call it moving forward.
Standing up for his mom.
My man must have had some nerves because he went out Friday night and had 7 assists, 1 goal. The 7 assists are a Big Ten record in one game. The 7 assists and 8 points are Big Ten records for facing a conference opponent.
Pretty good.
So he's pretty okay.
Yeah, he's all right.
And then, he followed up the next night by scoring a game-winning goal in overtime. So, he danced around a guy, shots far side. I think you watched the game-winning goal with me here when that happened. So they swept Ohio State at home. The Friday night game, they blew them out 11-4. And I was pretty proud to tell everyone that we finally beat Ohio State by a touchdown and something. So
That's a good joke, man.
thank you.
Nice.
And then Saturday, they actually overcame a 3-goal deficit to force overtime. And then obviously McKenna netted the game winner. So this kid, very exciting. A lot of people want to say how he's not doing well in the college ranks for a guy that's
In
like
regular.
as highly touted as him. Yeah, not in regular, but game-winning goals in overtime. Has 23 points in his last 10 games. Obviously, the 8-point game skews that heavily. Just really excited about the kid's talent. So if the Flyers could keep tanking and get him, this podcast is going to go crazy. Coming up this
1/3 of this
weekend,
podcast is going to
One-
go
We'll
crazy.
say.
1/3 of this podcast
I
because
think
no one
2/3.
cares.
I'll go pretty crazy.
No one
Just
cares.
for you, John.
Thank you. I
I'll go
appreciate it.
crazy for you, man.
Love you guys.
I'll go crazy for you.
That's why.
lose it.
Ooh, that's why this is the friend zone.
Like,
We have Notre Dame this week in South Bend.
let's go. Beat
They
the Irish.
Get out of here, you fake Irish fucks.
Exactly.
Again, they have. I think the last time we faced them, they only had like 4 wins on the season. That was like a month ago. They now have 6 wins on the season. So
Okay.
we should be coming out of South Bend with 2 wins. Knock on wood. But we are. Shout out because of the
Nice.
way that we film these. Penn State came out of nowhere and beat
Ew.
number
Nice.
3 ranked Princeton in lacrosse in Princeton 13-7. So they moved up to number 10 in the rankings, and then they dropped the game last week to Navy down in Annapolis, Maryland.
Well, that doesn't sound very
So
good.
yeah, we had the highs and the lows of the season. I don't know much about lacrosse, but coming up, they have Cornell, North Carolina, Maryland, Ohio State,
Oh,
and John Hopkins.
Oh my
So you're
God.
really going to find out how good this Penn State lacrosse team
I feel
is.
like
They made it to the
5
Final Four last year, so we will see what they're made of.
so. Those
Coming
five
down the
schools are like
stretch.
5. If
Right.
I had to name 10 lacrosse schools,
John
5
Hopkins would be like my one.
Yeah.
They're
UVA,
16 this year.
Duke, UNC,
Apparently, North Carolina is number 1
Yeah.
at the moment.
You're speaking Greek to me right now.
UNC, UVA, Duke, Johns Hopkins, Maryland.
These are
Ohio
all-
State, Penn State. at this
Cornell's
point.
3.
Cornell.
These are all schools that, in my head, sound like they suck.
No, they're all really good at lacrosse because
Yeah, I mean,
lacrosse
it's-
is
yeah.
a very East Coast rich,
East Coast rich.
wealthy,
White.
all good academic schools. Yeah,
Well, when you whisper into a microphone, it's still, it's still okay.
not wrong.
effect I was going for.
Okay.
But yes. Anyway, shout out.
So yeah,
Shout out
because
to
Penn State's basketball team is terrible, and
It should
they will miss the tournament again
Yes, they
this year.
And the NIT.
Shout
They
out
were really bad this year.
Andrew Funk, wherever you are.
Doesn't anybody make the NIT?
No, it's like the second 64 or whatever teams.
The not important
Yeah,
tournament.
the second 100. It is the not important tournament.
And they can't even make that?
Penn State won it when I was there. No
Oh.
one cared. No one
Oh.
cared.
I care, John. Retroactively.
I didn't care.
Oh. I was going to care for you, but not, maybe not.
Nope.
Well, on
Andrew
that
Funk.
note-
Andrew Funk is the only Penn State basketball player that's ever made me care.
Are there any Penn State basketball players in the league that are any good?
Lou something was in the league for a little
Luau Dang?
bit. Penn State.
That's a basketball player's name, right?
What?
Luau Dang?
What?
Luau Dang?
Oh, Luau Dang. Yeah, Luau Dang was in the league.
Hell yeah, dude. I knew something. He's not Penn State, though.
No. I believe he was from, or no, I'm thinking of Luke.
They had a first round pick in the 2025 draft. That's crazy.
Yo.
Yannick Conan Niederhauser.
Oh
for the
yeah,
Clippers.
I think he was a late first round
He
pick.
sounds like a bench player, which is probably something.
The best Penn State basketball player of all time, if I'm looking through this, like in terms of Lamar Stevens is who I was thinking of, not Lou. But the best Penn State basketball player of all time, I don't even know. None of these guys did anything in the NBA. Yeah.
All right, I was just curious.
Dude, Andrew Funk played with the Sixers in the summer league. Did we know this?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I didn't know
Like
this.
2 games.
Come on, John, get it with your
He didn't
program.
do,
Get the funk
unfortunately,
out of
he
my
didn't
face.
do anything.
All they can do is shoot threes from what we
He's
watched.
from Warminster, so.
It's crazy.
But yeah, anyway, thank you.
Did we want to talk anything Eagles?
Landon's coming back.
Landon's back.
Yeah.
Lane's back. Cam's getting stem cells.
Landon's-
AJ.
AJ
What's happening?
We'll see.
says he wants to be here, but then his agent says, "Hey, we want to trade," and then Howie's like, "Well, I don't know." and then my assumption is he will not be here.
Eagles.
To my
athletic-
chagrin.
Andrew Funk averaged for the Sixers 1.5 points per game, 1 rebound, and
Yeah.
a half an assist.
Penn
Those are-
State basketball, baby.
Those are brawny numbers. Those are
5 games and played 10 minutes in each of the 5 games.
those are brawny numbers.
Yeah, not very good.
Bronny James.
You know,
I was gonna say.
Bronny James Dio.
Oh, Zach Berman of the Athletic has put
Shout out.
his assessment on the AJ Brown thing at 60%. He's leaving 40%.
I don't want. I want to make this clear.
He started 50-50 and then moved to 60.
I want him here.
On Shio Kapati's podcast.
I
also
want him to
love
stay.
AJ
Shout out.
Please stay.
Please stay.
Please stop being a complainer and just let it happen and let things work out. And I don't know. Don't go.
I guess you're just giving up too much of the passing offense because, like, then who's your 2? And you don't have a tight end right
Got to
now.
re-sign your boy.
And we're not going to get Kyle Pitts because
Son of Dot.
Someone's going to pay him way too much money.
Son of Dot is going to get paid quite a lot.
why he hasn't
It's
done
going to
it.
happen.
Although when he does get the ball, he looks good.
He does.
Problem is that Jalen doesn't throw to the number 3 guy.
That's true. But Jalen throws the tight end a lot.
The tight end is Jalen's number 3 guy,
Yeah, exactly.
and we don't have one of those. So let's bring back Dallas Goddard
True.
because there's no other better option.
I would like to bring back.
Well, I think
Dallas
Howie was saying that they've
Kyle
under.
got franchise tag. Kyle Pitts got franchise tag.
Yeah.
So I would like to bring back Dallas Goddard.
Let's bring back Goddard and draft his replacement.
Well, Howie was saying that they've undervalued the blocking of a tight end. So now I'm worried.
Tear his ass.
I'm worried that they're going to overcorrect in that aspect.
Yeah, but we
but
have a
who's that?
passing
Signing
type of
CJ or something.
offensive guy now. So maybe blocking tight ends.
Chris Manor.
That dude got a ring.
Yeah, he did. Whatever. Sorry.
No. I'm just saying whatever to Howie because like
Yeah,
So we'll see.
Dallas Goddard is a fine blocker as a tight end.
he is. I think he's a good.
He had a down year last year, but so did the whole offensive line.
line.
I don't know
Yeah.
what was going on. There was some butt hurtness between the team and Stoutland and
Maybe Jurgen.
everything that was going on.
Stem cells, baby.
Yeah,
Gonna
stem
fix
cells,
everything.
baby.
He's gonna have a whole new spot.
Yeah, all these Mexican stem cells he's getting is going to be amazing for
we
him.
shall see.
Hey, he autographed the stem cell bag.
I saw that.
Nice.
It's gonna be great.
Well,
On that
any other
note,
Eagles news? Because I'm sure the battery is running quite.
Johnson's back. Good.
Yep.
Landon's back. Good.
we'll see.
Cam's something.
Fine.
We'll see.
He's definitely coming back.
I really hope we draft.
Maybe
offensive
Becton
line
comes.
people to challenge. Becton.
I don't know if I want Becton without Stout though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I still would want him back. Just on
I
a
would
cheap
take him
deal.
back. He's got to be an
Take
upgrade
him
over
back on a
Steen.
cheap deal, just to see.
Steen's a perfect
'Cause we need
backup.
health, like with Dickerson being so
Yeah, Steen would be a perfect backup for like
Yeah,
Dickerson. He's
yeah.
very good at
and
being average.
yes,
That's all we need.
yep.
Yeah.
As a backup, that's all you hope for. But
Can we bring back Jack Driscoll?
No. No Driscoll, no Pryor, please.
Oh God, please get rid of that guy.
But outside of that, I would love to get some. I would love to. The ice machine's going crazy. I'd love to draft some depth. Obviously,
And maybe
early-
Lane's eventual replacement.
Yeah,
I feel like
for
Lane.
sure.
This is Lane's last year.
I would agree. So I
For
think I would like to draft a right tackle.
Been in the league for 14 years now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It doesn't seem like that long.
No, it doesn't. But
Future
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
so we will talk about the draft in our upcoming podcast as we near closer.
Yeah, one of the
try to do
upcoming
some
podcasts.
research.
Don't pigeonhole us into next week's.
Oh yeah, no.
But one
probably
of
not
them.
next week.
One of the upcoming podcasts that nobody listens to. We'll talk about the draft.
We will record.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna get your spirits up.
Yeah.
I have no spirit.
Wow.
Mm,
Nice.
We'll get there.
Anyway, we will get there.
We will get there.
Hopefully.
We'll get there.
You'll
Okay.
never
Yes.
get this. Very nice. But anyway, thank you, I guess, to all that have listened to this point.
Thank you for all our potential listeners for listening. And if you are listening, tell some people. Like, hey, these guys are cool.
Tell a friend to
Give
tell a
them
friend.
a listen. Even if it's for more than 30 seconds. If it's a 5 minutes, cool. The first 5 minutes of our podcast are great because it's usually Eagles. Not this week, but
Not this week, but skip
because there's
ahead.
not much going on. But the first 5-10 minutes is Eagles. So tell everybody that and click on our shit. Make us proud.
That's all you ever really care about anyway.
Yeah. Nobody cares about hockey or basketball.
That's true. This is America. I can't
Anyway.
do that or cheat.
On that note, later, people. And enjoy this song for you while we pack up.
Love you. Bye.
Love you guys.
Where's
you
the
for watching.
song? Thank you. We love you.
Thank you.
Song time.
Song.
Welcome to the friend zone. Making hot takes every heartbreak. Feeling like we need more wins from South Philly up to Broadway Road. Welcome to the friend zone.